short testimony before he preaches, because he's preaching about our passion is the gospel. And really, it's a shame for me to say, but I don't often feel that way. I believe the gospel, but the word passion, I don't think that would describe it. Until our youngest daughter has a boyfriend named Daniel, and he's not a believer. He's come to church here a few times, and he's heard the gospel, and he's heard the gospel at our house, and watched our family, and now I can say that I have more of a passion because I've met someone who is curious. He's not a believer, but he's not against the gospel. But he's very curious, and that ignites the passion in me. When you get used to coming to church and it's kind of routine, you really do lose that passion. If you want to get passionate about the gospel, find somebody who hasn't heard Bible stories, who hasn't heard of Jesus, who hasn't heard of a church family that you can call on to support you. Because of my age and because I've grown up in a church, since infancy, I really take this for granted. But having, my children go out and meeting people who don't live this life, and when you meet them and they ask you questions, then your passion really bubbles up. And I am so excited because, I don't know, those of you who've seen Daniel, he's about 6'6", and he's dating my daughter, who's about an inch taller than I am. They've been together about 2 years, and so they're talking about getting married, which should be like, oh! But we had this big pause because he's not a believer. He's a nice guy, really is. Good kid, he's 30 years old. He's a great kid. So we had to have that meeting with our daughter where we said, he's not a believer. So she had that conversation with him. And they didn't break up. And he's still not committed his life to Christ. But Christmas, last year we gave him a Bible, but it was in Portuguese. He's an exchange student, I guess you'd say. He came here from Brazil. And he and a couple of guys from Brazil came to our house for Christmas last year. So we gave them Bibles in Portuguese. Well, Daniel speaks English pretty well, and he asked for a Bible this year in English, but he wanted one that he could write in. And he told Jill and he told us, I want to know this, but I want to know it from the Bible. I don't want you guys to convince me. I want the Bible to convince me. And as a mom and as a believer, and that gives me passion. And until you see changes in others, it really does get going. And if you want your passion to be shined up, you find somebody who doesn't know the gospel, and you'll get some.